Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your boy is here. Sorry for the bit of a late start. Kind of felt like shit for a while. But besides that, I feel better. Or for better or for worse, I feel okay. It's kind of like a situation that happened yesterday where I woke up, I felt like shit, but then like after an hour I started feeling better. So that's good. The only downside is I didn't get much sleep again. Well, I got more sleep than yesterday, I assume, but you know, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about playing some more Golden Sun. I didn't really feel like... I felt like doing Pokemon, but at the same time, I really felt like doing Golden Sun, because yesterday was really fun. It was a very good experience. Hey, dude, how are you? I am doing fine. Today, I'm doing much better than I was yesterday. Kind of woke up with a bit of a headache. That's not too much to worry about, though. That's not what I wanted to click on. Whoa. Hey, Mia. Glad you're feeling a bit better. Hey, man. Appreciate it. It feels great to actually not feel like shit for once. I know. That's very surprising, right? But we're going to get started here in a second. I just want to go ahead and post this on an amino. Technically, there is a Golden Sun amino. There may not be many people there, but there is a Golden Sun amino, and I'm going to post it there. So, just give me 1 second. Glad I'm feeling better today. It's one of those things where yesterday I didn't really feel like streaming. Today I fucking feel like streaming. I feel like doing everything today. Like, I feel like fucking climbing Mount Everest. I'm not really gonna do that, but you know, I might. You never know. I could think about doing it. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with some Golden Sun. Hopefully it's still here. Yeah. Alright, so what were we doing last episode? It was, I think we started the game, got our asses fucking mollywopped, and then we ended up 3 years later. Try to get enough rest and you should be fine. Yeah, I mean, I found out that with having ADHD, the best thing to do is to at least get 7 hours of sleep, or 7.5. Because with 7.5 hours of sleep, you can actually function. Because with 6 hours of sleep, you can't function. I can't function. With 7 hours, I can kind of function, but with 7.5, it should be fine. Don't ask me how just a couple of, like a couple of minutes, like, helps at all. I don't know. But we got Isaac and Garrett. They're both level 2, which kind of sucks because I was kind of hoping to gain an extra level, but it doesn't really matter this early. It's going to matter later, but not right now. Right? Okay, no I can't. I can't move with the analog stick. That would have been a lot better because movement. Let's go ahead and take this. You got the Mars star. Yeah! What's happening? Oh shit! Everything's going bad! Gah! What's the matter? What happened? No, not again! His fucking voice died. The water's gone! Without the energy of the elemental stars, the chamber is collapsing! Is that the terrible retribution the villagers spoke of? No, this must be more of the alchemy's power. Of the alchemy. Words. I'm good at them. It's over. But what is it? Or what was it? What is that? No! Oh, what the fuck? It's a fucking rock with an eyeball. That rock, it's floating. Do you know what it is, Isaac? Well, how should I know? Me neither. Looks like someone is using synergy to lift it. Oh, my eye. Could that be the wise one? Just casually asking what is happening as the world fucking blows up. Yeah, I know. It's so weird. Such power. Incredible! Incredible. Ah, exclamation marks! Wow. Or, probably didn't say that right, but who cares? It must be the guardian of the elemental stars. This doesn't look good. Maybe we should escape. Words. Maybe we should just escape while we can. But we need the Mars Star. We can't leave it behind. I agree with Felix. We're no match for a guardian. The Mars Star will have to wait for another day. What about Isaac and Garrett? You can't just leave them here. Forget about them. They won't make it out alive. But Saturos, there's still a chance they might survive. Anything is possible. So what do you suggest we do? We take this Jenna with us. If they survive, they will want her back. And if they want her back, they will bring us the star. So now Jenna's the guarantee. Or, what did she say yesterday? It was, I don't know, something about a crutch or a guarantee? I don't know. Regardless, Kraden must come with us. He's connected to all of this. Alex, are you breaking our promise? Conditions have changed since we made that promise. Jenna's not any part of this. I won't let you hurt her. Do what you will with me. Just let Jenna go. Your bravery speaks well of you, old man, but you cannot help Jenna now. If we leave Jenna, she will surely die. Is that what you want, Felix? I don't understand the logic behind that statement. Because technically, we're over there in the corner where all this bad shit mumbo-jumbo is happening. Technically, she can just come with us, but then, I mean, I guess that'd be 2 fire adepts. We wouldn't really need that. Perhaps we ought to continue this elsewhere, Felix. Felix. Felix, I mean, Jenna's nowhere near as useless as she makes herself out to be. If you watch my Golden Sun The Lost Age playthrough, you know that for a fact. She's the fucking healer. Please, can we go now? Yeah, sure. Let's make haste. Hey, don't push my sister. Who do you think you're talking to? You owe us your life. Minardi. This place looks like the Distortion World. Oh my god, you know what? I didn't even draw that comparison until now. You right? Master Kraden, you'll be joining us too, of course. I'm an old man. Don't make me go with you. Do we really have to watch them all do this? That's... Come on. Nobody wants to watch this. Isaac, Garrett, don't die. Okay. Okay. I'll make sure to die then. The Mars Star. It's a pity that we have to leave it, but perhaps we'll be seeing it soon. God, I fucking hate these guys. They're so fucking lame. All of them are lame. Except for, like, Alex. Alex is pretty cool. He's a water adept, though, so I mean... Well, this turned out badly, wouldn't you say? Oh, no. Just say no, it didn't turn out badly. Nah, this is exactly how I wanted it to turn out. It's a miracle we survived. Jenna and Kraden are gone. Whoa, we hid behind a statue. They disappeared. Out of thin air. You don't think they'll hurt Jenna and Kraden, do you? No. Why would they want to? Why would they hurt them? I mean, that's like, there's no logic behind that. They have no reason to. Like, I mean, I guess because they're bad guys, but even then, there's some bad guys out there that wouldn't do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm the stupid one. Yeah, they'll be safe. Felix is there. Oh, hey, the rock is gone. That's kind of shitty. This really is terrible. And there's no music. Man, that's creepy. We've got a long way to go if we're going to make it out of here. Stanky dank bass. We're in big trouble. I can just keep saying no over and over. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Hey, Isaac. Isaac, I'm over here. Come on, we gotta go. Oh, fuck! A big giant ball sack with an eye on it. Why are you standing there? This place has become dangerous. Whoa. You're the dangerous one. Oh, see, he's trying to fix the place. So he's the dangerous one? Sure. Sure, Garrett. The volcano will soon erupt. I can't hold it long. Hi, how are ya? Hey, Leo, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a fantastic time. I'm doing alright. Kinda. Not really. Sorry I'm late. Hope you're having a good day. 4th of July. Oh, yeah. Hey, happy 4th of July, everyone. We're playing Golden Sun on 4th of July. And girls. You must leave this place. Oh. The elemental Jinn. They have returned. Take out the elemental star. Return it to its bag. The elemental stars are moving away from here. Without the power of the elemental stars to contain it, the magma flows freely once again, and this chamber is collapsing. Then how did they put the shit here? There will be no chamber for the elemental stars to return to. Everyone has to have a good day. It's 4th of July. There's fireworks, unless you don't like the sound, kind of like me, and it's going to be a long day. Yeah, I guess. I was hearing fireworks last night, to be honest, so it's not like I'll be hearing them today. The world will be exposed to the threat of alchemy. Alchemy? A threat? It can be a dangerous power if it is misused. If the elemental stars ignite the flame of the 4 lighthouses, that power will be released. Actually, I'm not celebrating 4th of July. Neither am I, even though I live in America. As long as the 4 lighthouses remain unlit. What? He's just a big floating a rock ball sack with an eye. And and this is what he does. He protects this place. That's such a weird guardian. I don't understand. It's so weird. The volcano, it's erupting. Flee now. But how? Ah, I see. I will help you. Well, I have to celebrate it. I'm driving down to my parents in a few hours. We're going to go to a barbecue. We set off fireworks, have fun, and then we're going to take them to see a movie. Oh, that's cool. Did that floating eye thing just save us? Yeah, only because I'm not from a place where you celebrate it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, right. Let's get out of here. Hey, guess what? You remember this? Well, I didn't talk about it last episode, but Retreat basically is like an escape rope. Kind of like the same animation and everything. Movie is to entertain my little brother and sister. Oh, okay. Makes a lot of sense. Makes sense to me! Then take it. That's not my wallet. I thought Mal Aleph was inactive. Oh, my grandson. Will Garrett be safe in this eruption? Grandpa, we don't even know if he's up there. But sis, someone saw him and his friends climbing Mount Aleph. They were hanging around here while I was on guard duty. Isaac and Garrett went to Mr. Creighton's house. Didn't they say they were studying alchemy? Yes, they did, but what does that have to do with the eruption? What, do you think we fucking did this? I didn't do any of this. I'm just an innocent bystander, don't you believe me? Pokemon references. Uh-oh, it's Grandpa and the others. Isaac, should we go? What should we do, Isaac? Should we go back up? No. Garrett! Gah! Isaac! You're safe! Come over here, both of you! I meant to put Sal. Darn it, autocorrect. Where have you been? What happened? Jenna and Kraden with you? They were taken by whom? This is all very complicated. We'll need you to tell us exactly what happened on the mountain. Come into the sanctum, both of you. I want to work on a video game and maybe ideas, but I have a few friends that have technical feels when it comes down to it, so I'm more ideas and half art. Oh, that sounds cool. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I guess maybe it's one of those things that they tell the story by not actually talking, or retell the story. We had no idea. The true sanctum. And Jenna and Kraden, they're prisoners? They've been taken against their will. How awful. Do you think they can be saved? Jenna's brother Felix will protect them, won't he? What is it, great healer? You've been very quiet. It's like you're 1,000 miles away. Keep working, dude. Someday it's gonna pay off. Yeah, true. Heck, you have fan games, haha, laughing out loud. Okay. That hovering stone, the one that appeared before Isaac. Wow, my hand is sweaty. My palms are sweaty. What about it? I've seen it before, in my dreams. In my mind's eye, it appeared again, just now, and spoke to me. You saw it just now? It must be the Wise One, guardian of the elemental stars. Tell me what happened to you in Soul Sanctum. So what does the Wise One say about the eruption? Mom spaghetti, there you go. Will the volcano destroy Vale? It is impossible to stop the eruption now. Will Vale be... Vale will be safe. The Wise One will prevent the lava from reaching us. What's the matter, great healer? The village will be destroyed, won't it? Something even more dreadful than Vale's destruction looms ahead. I'm gonna take off my jacket, so give me 1 second. Oh man, that feels much better. Well, to be honest, Insomniac is fans of Spider-Man, and they're working on the best Spider-Man game. Oh yeah, forgot that they're working on that. What could be worse than the destruction of Vale? A terrible power. The elemental star gems house incredible power. And Vale has been guarding those gems? The elemental lighthouse will lose that power upon the world. Once the power of the gems has been released, the whole world will... The Wise One wants us to get the gems back, doesn't he? The world is ours to save or to destroy. Our inaction may bring about its destruction. What a pity. Man, yawning is fun. We cannot hope for salvation. We must save ourselves. Then what can we do? Acquiring the elemental stars is their fate alone. Are you you suggesting we place the fate of the world in the hands of Isaac and Garrett? Garrett is only a child. You can't expect him to bear such a burden. The Wise One has spoken. Each one of you shares responsibility for this. What's the core of the story? The antagonists forced you to steal the stars, and what are they doing with them? You'll see. Now, each of you must make your own decision. I don't know what to do. Isaac, you decide. Hold on. If you say no, something really fucking bizarre happens. If you say no, they basically give you a game over. It's one of the worst things. If you didn't save at all, then you have to go through all that again. Every single last fucking moment of it. It's one of the most annoying game overs ever. Because they don't give you a warning at all. You accept? Oh, Isaac, you can't mean it. You chose to leave your decision to Isaac. There shall be no further discussion. Oh, Wise One, these two have accepted their quest. Give us your next command. Sorry, dude, I was talking to Mia. You two are quite brave to take on this quest. I shall be watching you. Choose your destiny wisely, young ones. That was the Wise One. Bum ba da da. Hold on, did I paused it? Okay, good. Just making sure. The Eye is here! What did the Wise One say? Felix must unlock the power. Find the lighthouses. You'll have the guidance of the elemental star. Then what? What should they do there? Surely that cannot be all the advice you can offer them, great healer. Seek the elementals, the Jinn. They will prove useful. Isn't there anything else? That is all. That's it? There isn't anything else you can tell them? That is all, Mayor. I leave it up to you, Isaac, Garrett. I feel like he just like forgot Garrett's name. He's like Isaac, Garrett. There you go. That'd be really stupid, but you know, whatever. Hey, isn't it almost time to meditate? Oh, yeah, meditation. Let's go. What a bunch of assholes. They don't even want to be involved in this. At all. Well, what good are those guys? Sending children off with no help or direction. I agree, but... they didn't give us any other choice. Then, when should they go? It doesn't sound like we can afford to wait. Tomorrow, then? Tomorrow? Yes. Mom! I don't want to go yet! I'm only 16 years old. I haven't done anything with my life. Please, you can't send me out there. I don't even have insurance yet! What? Don't even have insurance. Good job. Why is everyone hanging around the town gate? What, you didn't hear? Isaac and Garrett are leaving Vale on a journey. Wish I could go. I heard it's going to be really dangerous. Oh yeah? So everyone's down there to say goodbye? So everyone's down there to say goodbye? I gotta go get her before I can drive them, go get them or go see them. Hey, what's the matter? Weird. Isaac's mother isn't there to see him off. You're right, she's not there. Oh my god. Hey, should we go say goodbye too? Sure, let's go. I'm gonna stay here, but I'm not typing much, but I'm here if you need me. Oh, okay. We're counting on you, Isaac. Oh, and you too, Garrett. Wow, you just forgot about Garrett again. What an asshole. What kind of great healer doesn't know his own town? Don't drink the water if it smells funny, and take this with you too. Isaac got an herb. Woohoo, we get shit to smoke. 16 years old, they know we smoke the ganja. I know not to drink stagnant water, sis. Don't listen to him, Isaac. He's a pig. He'll eat anything that's not tied down. Dora is very late. Dora, 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 the Explorer. Oh, that's right. Auntie Dora asked me to give this to you, Isaac. Isaac got the catch beads. That's cool. I think that gives you a synergy, so that'd be useful. I guess we're all set to go, huh, Isaac? Think again, Garrett. Must be very difficult for Dora. As Garrett's mother, I know how Dora must be feeling. But I still have Garrett's father, while Dora has only Isaac. She doesn't want you to go, Isaac, but she knows you have to, and it hurts to see you leave. They can't keep standing around here like this, or they'll never leave. So, one final farewell. Farewell! Alright, I guess we'll be going then. Ha! Psych! There's shit to do. There's a couple things. We can go in the shop to buy some stuff. Wow, look, it's Garrett and Isaac. You guys are back pretty soon, huh? Yeah, we left. Totally. We didn't just come right back in. Do want to get armor. Mainly because armor is useful. Not being able to do damage is fine. I mean, it's just like, I'm gonna need armor for early on. Hats. They need hats. They both need hats. There we go. Now we're decked out on armor. Still got kind of shitty weapons, but it'll do. It'll do. It'll do for now. We won't be needing, like, better stuff till later. First off, I believe if you come in here... Oh, it's locked. You actually can't go in there. Never mind. If you can go in there later, and then you can get an item, but to be honest, we're not going to be able to go in there right now, so... That kind of blows dicks. Nope, nothing in the jar. Oh yeah, let me check out them catch beads. There they are. Bestows catch. Okay. Grabs light objects from afar. Okay. That's pretty neat. Good thing we don't have to worry about battling. Oh, shit. Wait, where has Jenna lived for the past 3 years? If her house is still destroyed. Oh, I guess this is where we use catch. Nope, gotta be a little bit closer. There we go. Got a nut! Nut! Got it. So that's really it. I do want to show something off. If you come up here and come all the way over here, if you guys remember where that boulder was, it's here. Remember when Garrett said something about lifting something with synergy? Yeah, we get a synergy to go back there later. So, when the time comes, we'll come back here. Because that back there is something very, very useful. I probably won't bring it up till later. I do find this game to be quite easy. It's on the easier side of most RPGs. In fact, I do find not Dark Dawn, the Lost Age to be slightly easier early on than this game. This game is it's very difficult early game, but then after you get past a certain boss fight, it's like really easy. It's like beyond easy. Alright, with all that being said, we're gonna save. And look who it is! Oh! I wonder what this is! A traveling warrior! I see you're an adept, too! You are just the kind of fighter that I've been looking for! Won't you please take me along with you? I'm the Venus Djinn named Flint! I must find my comrades! We were separated from each other when the volcano erupted. Maybe you can help gather my friends as you travel. If you let me join you, I'll prove to be beneficial to you adepts. Sure. I mean, to be honest, he'll be kind of beneficial because he does damage, but... Your synergy will grow stronger and your adept skills will also improve. And you can call on us in battle or just use your power to boost your own. Boost is what I mean. If you call on many of us at once, our powers will work together. What do you think? Will you take me with you? Oh, you'll see. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. No regrets! I'll briefly teach you how to use Djinn. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, there's Djinn in your party. You can set them. You can unleash them. You cannot unleash them outside of battle, of course. If you set the Djinn, it increases your stats, but you can also give Djinn to other people. Which means that can change their class, as well as give them different synergy. Such as it changes Garrett to a brute, and he loses flair, but he gains growth, which is a Venus synergy. Boom, boom. Each Djinn has different powers, and basically each one has a different power. Flint has just a basic attack, which is stronger than your normal attack, but it does Venus damage. Or Earth damage, which means if an enemy is weak to it, it'll do damage, it'll do like extra damage to them. I'm not controlling any of this, by the way. Choose this command to unleash me in battle, okay? Flint. It'll lower your stats after you use it, but you get a lot more damage out of it. 26 damage. See, when you unleashed me, I attacked with my mighty stone cleaver. Technically, it's just a damaging attack. It's not really a cleaver. It's just a sound cooler. And then once you use Djinn, you can actually use summons depending on the amount of Djinn. That one requires 1 Venus, and you get to summon Venus. See, we Djinn can be very useful, can't we? And one more thing. And after you summon a Djinn in battle, it has a recovery time, so you have to wait a short amount of time outside of battle, or in fact, it can happen in battle every turn. This is the simplest way to use this. Did you get all that? Oh, if you want to learn more about Djinn, help. Alright, please use this Djinn wisely. So that's basically how Djinn work. They're pretty simple, and they're also kind of hard to find. Some of them are very, very hard to find, such as ones in particular later on in an area called Crossbone Isle. There's one called Bane. You can completely miss this Djinn. You can also miss another one called Vine, because in this game, the Djinn don't reset on the overworld. That being said, in the second game they do, because you can literally just go inside an area and come out and they reset. There's a bug in this game where that was meant to happen, but they forgot to implement it, which means that it doesn't happen. So if a Djinn on the overworld, it flees or you don't end up getting it somehow, you cannot get it ever again, which means you miss out on it. There's 7 Djinn for each character, but in the second game there's technically 9. So this game is basically a poor man's Lost Age. But I will say that I do like this game a lot. This game is actually a lot more fun to play than the Lost Age, because the Lost Age just has more to it. And with that being said, it's actually a lot harder. This game is a much easier version. We can't stay another minute in a dangerous place like this. We must return to Calais immediately. This game can be quite easy sometimes, more so in the later half of the game. There aren't any specific enemies that can kill you outright, but there are some bosses that do require strategy. such as, for one, the final boss. And a boss fight coming up pretty soon will require a lot of strategy. Master Hammett, I'm worried about leaving Ivan behind. As fond as I am of Ivan, it is his fault my rod was stolen. Did somebody steal your penis? I bet somebody stole his penis. And his strange powers will aid him in search of the rod, too. Ivan has strange powers. Strange powers. What does that sound like? That sounds pretty close to an adept, huh? We must leave this treacherous place immediately. But to where? Where can we go? We have no choice. We're heading north. We'll wind up in Lumpa if we go north. Well, it's better than being smashed by falling rocks here, isn't it? Damn, fucking sassy much? Alright, true to his word, if you do go up north, there is an area called Lumpa, but we can't get in there yet. The main reason for this is because there's a gate blocking the way, and a puddle underneath the gate. We will need an adept ability later to be able to access that area. Once we have it, we can technically access the area, but we can't do much besides that. There's a huge reason behind this. To be able to access that full area, there is a synergy you will need from a certain event later on. The synergy is practically given to you, which is a good thing, but it's not for a while. There also is several reasons to go back there, because there's several really good items as well as a really good djinn. Also, there's a optional boss fight that you technically don't have to do if you don't go there. But the best thing to do is to get 6 djinn on each character. This way, they get their full potential. With 6 djinn, they have their final class, which, for example, in Isaac's case, he becomes a lord, which means he gets access to better synergy, better stats, and also better damage. You don't have to get every djinn in the game, but it's a very good idea to get them all, because some of them are quite useful. One thing I want to point out here, so I'm going to come over here real quick. Before we do that, oh, not in that box, I think it's here. Yep, another nut. Nut! Anyway, I have to say that every time, because it's fucking hilarious. If you come over here, there's this. There's also this strange tombstone formation. Keep that in mind for later. But that's not what I wanted to show off. If you come over here, the funniest thing is, there's a djinn here, as you can see right there. Doing this means that the djinn comes over to there. And as you can see, there's a cave entrance. We cannot get access to this djinn for a long time. And by a long time, I mean, like, not until you get a certain synergy that you need. That stone formation has something to do with that cave there. But not only that, if you do not ring this bell, and you go all the way through the cave, there's a puzzle near the end that is the most annoying puzzle in the game, hands down. And if you go through the cave and don't ring this bell, the djinn will not show up there. He will be behind the tree still, and you can't get him. Which means you have to go all the way back and ring the bell again. I have done that several times. If you play this game, make sure you ring that bell before going to get the djinn. If you ring the bell and you if you exit or enter through the cave, he will be there at the end. So, you know, you can get him. And he's free. You don't have to battle him at all. There's some, like I said, there's some djinn you don't have to battle. But while we're sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and grind up a couple levels. I'm actually going to grind to like level 3 or 4 and get some money in the process. So while I'm doing that, I can talk about other things. This game is one of my favorite RPGs because of the fact that it's... Wow, they're all fucking emitting ultrasonic waves, huh? Hey, Vanessa, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a fantastic time. I was about to say hi, how are you, but I don't do that anymore because it annoys people. Jesus! Are you guys okay? What the fuck? These bats are giving me a lot of trouble, and I don't like it. It's so annoying. Really? That really just happened. It's a good thing that I won't be needing to use Isaac's synergy. This game is... When I first played it, it was very hard. There's a certain boss halfway through the game that becomes a fucking chore and a half to fight. It's not annoying to the point where it's impossible, but it is quite annoying to battle him, because he can poison you, he can do all kinds of things, and it's just a pain to fight him. Back again, once again, Happy Boy 92, El Capitan. Oh my god, he really dodged? Come on. I've learned that this game can be quite hard, but it can also be quite easy. If you know what you're doing, then the game is easy. Everything is faster than me. How much does it cost to stay at the inn? Keep in mind that inns cost more the more characters you have. So it could go anywhere from being 8 coins to the max of like 16, or yeah, 16. It's four times. The price is always a set price, but it's 1 time for every character. So when you have 4 characters, it's 4 times the original price. This does not work in later games. In later games, it's only 4, because it only matters for the main party, but it still heals everybody in the party. So it's not like times 8, because later on you get like 8 characters. If it was times 8, I would quit. I would not play this fucking game. Because that would be, it would just be so much money to spend in an inn. Level 3. And got some money to boot. We have 177. The only reason I want to get a little bit more money is because our weapons are going to be quickly outclassed soon. Mainly because we're about to get our 3rd party member, but also because this game, it doesn't matter what level you are per se, it matters the weapons you have. Morning, Mia. Sorry I'm late. No, that's fine. No worries. Morning! Today's a really fucking decent day. What all did I miss? Well, you missed me starting the game last episode, and you also missed me basically getting to the point where I can actually play the game. You also missed me explaining a couple of things. For the people that missed it, basically all I did was explain how Jinn work. Every time I get to an area, I'll explain a couple of things. Like, first off, I explained that in this area in particular, there's a Jinn you can miss. Because once you get to a certain point, you cannot go back. That's the one thing I honestly can't stand about this game. Is there are Jinn you can completely miss. And not only that, you can actually miss them for the rest of the game if you do not come back to this point. You're not able to come back to this point at all once you miss it. So you have to get all the Jinn, you have to know where all the Jinn are and look some things up before you actually do that. The only downside to missing Jinn is that you don't get full classes. There's a total of, I think, 2 Jinn per character that you can miss. So the max you'll have on each character if you miss them is 5. So 5 isn't bad, which is good. But the downside is that you don't get the full class upgrade till you have 6 Jinn per character, which is the huge downside. Which means you're stuck with the second to last class upgrade for each character. And let me go ahead and tell you, that makes the game a lot harder. It does not make the game any easier by any means. I will say that the early game for this game isn't too hard. The only hard boss that I can think of is a boss that's right after the technical first boss of the game. That boss has a lot of HP and can take a lot of hits. I sound like Chugga Conroy right now. That's, you know, I've been watching a lot of him recently. So if anything, I picked up on a couple of things. Pretty lit. Pretty litty. Oh fuck, he was trying to escape! Can't escape from me! You might need to watch out for a couple enemies early game because they do have the tendency to flee, which is quite annoying, but in the end, it doesn't matter all that much because the EXP you get from them is negligible. There's only 2 at this point that can flee. Soothing Star. Oh, that really? That recovers HP? That's annoying. But there's only 2 enemies, which is the Vermin and the Slime. They can run. Oh, got an item. Smoke Bomb. Useless. You don't want smoke bombs. They're useless. That blue mouse looks like Meryl. Yeah, I know. I remember seeing that for the first time, and I always compare it to Meryl. All the time. It's... I love it. I love the blue vermin. There's actually... If JRPG fashion, there actually are enemies of the same type. And they're different colors. So, there is another one later on, but there's only 2 variants of that enemy. In fact, there aren't any other variants across all the games. In fact, the vermin enemy doesn't even show up in the 3rd game at all. Neither do the mushroom enemies. They're only in the first 2 games. So the gen you're trying to get as a random encounter? No. I already have the gen I can get. The gen that I was talking about earlier... You can completely miss him. I'll talk about it again in a second. I'm just gonna keep battling to get another level, and then we'll be good to go. Oh my god, really? I just hate it when enemies heal themselves. It is honestly annoying. And he used it again! He can heal both! What? You annoying fuckbag! Die. But as I stated last episode, something unique to this game only is the synergy system. You can actually use synergy outside of battle. Cure is probably the most useful one. I like the YouTuber you're watching. Oh, Chuck Conroy? I fucking love him. I love his Pokemon bios specifically because of the fact that there's a lot of them and they give you a lot of information that the game normally wouldn't give you. The game doesn't give you much information on which Pokemon are good. I specifically like Platinum more because Platinum has a better variety than Black and White, but I'll honestly say that it was pretty okay overall. The zombies give the most EXP. That's kind of sad. I mean, it does have the most HP though, so if it is harder to kill, 9 times out of 10, it will give you more EXP. Oh boy, these motherfuckers. Uh-oh, Garrett's getting a little bit low on HP. Okay, there we go. Please stop attacking Garrett. That'd be cool. Alright, let's heal up. We're gonna try to get to level 4. That's our goal, is to get to level 4. Cool. Alright. Go back outside. Getting to level 4 is a good idea because our next party member is exactly level 4. I don't understand why he's level 4 because you can go in here at level 2, which means he's double your level. I mean, you'll still level up faster than that, but what's the next big thing you have to do? In this game, the next big thing is a boss fight. That's the only downside, is the next thing we have to do is it's kind of a boss fight. Not really. It is similar to a boss fight, but it doesn't play the boss fight music. That's how you can tell if a boss fight is a boss fight. It just plays the music. On the other hand, though, there are 2 boss things. Oh my god, how many... Alright. For this specific case, I'm going to use Quake and Flare. Because of that reason. They can also defend. That is something that I hate. It's defended 3 turns in a row. Level 4. And we got a new synergy. The upgrade to Quake. For this point in the game, 7 PP is a lot. That's only 4 Earthquakes we can use, but it is decent damage this early in the game. That being said, though, Garrett gets the shitty end of the stick. He does get a better synergy at level 4, but the only downside is his PP. As you can see, Isaac's is 28. His is 20. It's garbage. It's really not that great. And the fact that Isaac does more damage than him and is faster kind of makes Isaac better overall for this early in the game. That being said, though, Garrett technically has the highest defense, starting defense, out of anybody in the party. That includes all of our other party members. Just to show it off, I'm going to show off what Earthquake does. Earthquake is basically just a better Quake. And look at that damage. The almighty EQ. Earthquake is in this game, but the downside to it is that it is quickly outclassed at level 14 when he learns the next upgrade and the final upgrade to it. Technically, he could just defend. I can kill everything in one hit at this point. How much EXP does he need? Hold on. 8. 8 EXP. That being said, we technically haven't gotten our fastest party member yet. And he is quite the fast young boy. Quite the fast little nugget. Wow, that does less damage. Oh yeah, because they're wind. That's right. Wind, they resist earth. Wow, 4 EXP. Come on. How much money do I have? A lot. Or, well, not a lot. A decent amount. I will say that this game is quite fun. That is a upside to this game. It is probably the most fun RPG I've played. Emitting ultrasonic waves. That's cool. Dead. And now Garrett's level 4 and has learned fire. It's the same thing. It does the same thing that Flare does, except it costs 6 PP. This game is like Pokemon, but is with people. Basically, the little Jin are like Pokemon. The only downside to Garrett's synergy is he doesn't have the ability to cast 4 of fire. He only has the ability to cast 3. Until he gets one more level. That's so trash. Garrett is mainly used for tanking. Because he can tank a lot of hits early game. Whereas Isaac... I mean, Isaac's decent at it, but he's not, like, the best. In fact, Isaac is the single best damage dealer in the entire game. He gets a synergy in a little bit called Ragnarok. Well, not in a little bit. He gets it, like, way late. Oh. Where's the item? There's an item in the barrel here. There it is. I just got a mint. That upgrades stats. Probably already guessed who I'm using it on. Now I understand the game. If you're finished with the game, what about, like, Dragon Quest IX? The downside to me streaming Dragon Quest IX is I don't know if it would work well. Mainly because it's a, it has a really, I guess you could say it's really laggy. Because it's 3D, and having a 3D engine makes it really hard to stream it. I would love to stream the game, but... Hell, I'd even love to stream Dragon Quest VIII, but it's just, it wouldn't be beneficial. I could definitely play Dragon Quest V and stuff, because those are emulator games. And I don't remember any specific parts that are really hard besides grinding, and I'm pretty sure that there are codes for the game. Actually, in fact, let me look that up. Let me go ahead and look that up now. Dragon Quest V. There's technically... I remember... Oh, DS action replay. Oh. Hold on, let me look up the SNES. It's called Tenku no Hanayome, but technically you can technically play the Japanese version because there is an English patch for it. Well, there's no EXP codes for the game, but if I can get the DS version working, then I can definitely play that one. This game is... I would say that Dragon Quest IX is a very hard game. It's very hard in the beginning, but then later on it gets a lot easier, because I remember some of the bosses late game being, like, super easy. The final boss is probably the hardest boss late game. Oh, actually, no, there is one boss late game that I find to be extremely hard unless you grind. And that is that one boss with the chain ball thing in Dragon Quest 8 or 9. My god, he crits way too often, and it sucks. Am I late? Yeah, you're kind of late. We did a bit of grinding, and also we basically just were talking about the game. Oh, I now remember what I was going to show off. Hold on. So, as you can see, there's a bell tower over there. There's a dog over here as well. They don't specifically state this, but this entire formation is very suspicious to somebody like me who likes to look at everything critically. There is a point in the game where you can come back here with a certain synergy and actually go inside of a cave. Not going to say what synergy it is until we get there. But, by now you probably noticed the little head peeking out from there. That's another Djinn that we don't have access to yet. It sucks because I remember... Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a bit of a story. I remember this Djinn. The cave that this Djinn... The cave that you have to go through to get to this Djinn is really annoying. Because of one puzzle at the end is very, very stupid. It's very annoying and dumb. However, this Djinn is one of the best in the game. Besides Bane. Bane is a Djinn you get later on at Crossbow now, yada yada yada, he's really good. If you do not hit that bell, then the Djinn disappears. And no, I'm not talking about the notification bell. If you don't hit that bell, he technically doesn't, you technically can't get him. And you can go all the way through the cave and not obtain him. Because if you get to the end of the cave and you didn't hit that bell, he will be at the tree still, and it's quite annoying. It's very annoying. Because then you have to go through the whole entire cave again, yada yada yada. It's very annoying. Alright. Time comes for us to get our next party member. But before that, can I say the Djinn name? No, I'd rather you not. I'd rather wait to that point so that I can show it off. Yes, I do possess strange powers. You have them too, don't you? What? My power? It's called synergy? I had no idea. We have so much in common. I feel like I can trust you with this. I am quite troubled. Master Hammet's rod was stolen. This is the character that Master Hammet was talking about. This is Ivan. And as you can see from his talk picture, he's an important character. And not only that, he is our third party member. Would you please help me get my master's rod back? Thank you. With your help, I believe we can recover the rod. Your names are... Isaac and Garrett. I am Ivan. Pleased to meet you. My ability to read people's minds frightened you, doesn't it? Am I really... Is my mind read so frightening? Ivan and Isaac clasped their hands together. Something I wish they brought up in later games. Ah, stop reading my mind! I'm not going to say the whole thing because, you know, words. But anyway, so Isaac, could you read Garrett's mind? That's something... Okay, so that brings up an interesting point. If you technically can use synergy, and you clasp another... And you bring your hand together with another person who can use synergy, doesn't that mean that that person can use the synergy too? Or does it only work with moves like Mind Read, Reveal, and so on and so forth? Just as I thought. What? You read my mind too, Isaac? I said that all weird. I guess that I could help you read minds if we shared our synergy. Hey, that's not fair. Why do you get to read my mind? You're right. It's not fair to read one way. Ivan and Garrett clasped their hands together. Uh-oh. Oh, I did it! I read your mind, Isaac! Good question, lol. Let's use Mind Read to find the thieves. Wait a second. Won't people know that we're using Mind Read? Oh, I see. You two can tell when I'm using synergy. Isaac, both you and Garrett are adepts. Maybe that's why you can tell when I'm reading your minds. Ordinary people can't see anything. There's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, I will not read your minds again. Ivan joined your party. Let's read the minds of the town people to find the rod. That just sounds so rude. There we go. Our fourth party member, Ivan. As you can see, in terms of defense and attack, he leaves a lot to be desired. But from his agility stat, you can see that he is literally the fastest party member in the game. And he's tied for the second fastest party member in both of the games. In the third game, you don't get to play as him. But in the second game, you do. He's also tied for the highest luck in the game. Or he's actually, I think he does have the highest luck. The fourth? The fourth will come much later. Actually, in fact, we have to beat the first real boss of the game. This game has good graphics. I know, I really love the graphics of the game. And as you can see from Ivan's class, he is a Wind Adept. Or Jupiter Adept if you prefer that. Which means he is a mage. He has also the highest PP in the game. The only downside is that he does not have any healing moves, which is saddening because in the third game, the healer is a Wind Adept, which means she has the highest PP in the game, and that means that her healing is much better than other people because of that. You said Ivan was the fourth. Oh, I meant third. That's what I meant. He's the third party member. The fourth party member we don't get until way later, and agility means you strike sooner, and luck means you crit more often. Yep. That's exactly what it means. The downside to having that much agility, though, is he doesn't have much to do besides cast magic. He can attack very well, but there is one thing that I do like about Ivan compared to most mages. He can actually equip light swords, which means he can actually be a more offensively viable than our other mage that we're going to be getting soon. Meaning that he can not only cast magic, but he can also do slight damage. But not only that, this rod weapon is a weapon we could not equip before. Ivan can equip it, which is very, very good. The only downside is he can't equip maces, which doesn't make any sense to me because he, I don't understand why he can't equip maces. It just makes no sense. But also, he can equip circlets and leather armlets, whereas Ivan and Garrett could not. Or, Isaac and Garrett. I said Ivan and Garrett. That's not what I meant to say. Can he equip this? No, okay. That's worse than the circlet. Okay, so now our job is to find the thieves. You may remember, or may recall, that we went into the attic. Or, not the attic, the second floor of the inn. We found two suspicious characters up there. I wonder who they could be. What do you want? What do you want? It looks like that weird kid is with him. I can't stand him. Don't let him near me. They're thieves. They have to have this voice. They're acting suspicious. Something's not right. But you can't use mind read if they keep running away, can you? There should be a way to read them, but how? Anime protagonist powers activate! Maybe the three of us can surround one of them. Don't worry, this is going to work. Isaac, you take the lead. He didn't even tell us the plan! Hey! Hey, they're back! Uh-oh, they're coming for us one-on-one! Do whatever it takes. Just keep them away like before. Oh my god. You can trap both of them. Uh-oh, I'm surrounded! There's nowhere to run! Now, Ivan! Alright. Mind read. The best synergy ever. I wish I could have this ability. What is this? What is he doing? Oh no, the non-suspicious... Oh look, the non-suspicious thieves. Yeah. He shut his eyes. What's he doing? What was he doing? Are you done, Ivan? Anime noises. What did you learn, Ivan? It's them, alright. I think they took a lot of other things, too. It looks like they're hiding it all somewhere in this inn. But they won't let me near them again. Then I guess we have no other choice. We have to search the inn. Leave it to us. Isaac always comes through. I trust your sense of duty. Well, it's decided. Let's go, Ivan. I wonder if that suspicious hole in the roof could have anything to do with the thieves. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to save over that. I want to keep saving in different slots. I wonder. Oh, I wonder if it has anything to do with the thieves. Okay. Oh. Isaac cut him free from the ropes. I came into this loft while I was fixing the roof. But I found I couldn't get all the way back to the loft. So I was looking into it when wham! Someone whacked me in the head from behind. When I came to, I was all tied up. A huge black thing swallowed me up. Sora. I hate Sora's voice in the first game. Strange, I don't remember all these crates being up here before. Maybe all that stolen stuff is in these crates. Looks like we've been found out! Oh god, that guy's orange. That means he's better than the other guys. You're pretty persistent for one of Hammett's whelps, kid. Why are you working so hard for Hammett? What's it to you? Anyway, Hammett's already been caught by a worse bunch of thieves than us. I hear Hammett fled to Loompa after the eruption. Did you say Loompa? A man with Master Hammett's money shouldn't go anywhere near Loompa. What kind of place is Loompa? Oompa, Loompa. Let me stop. It's so... These names are so stupid, but I still love this game for it. The town was named after its founder, Loompa, the noble thief. A family of thieves remained noble even when his son, Dumpa, took over. But Dumpa's son, Dodumpa, is an evil thief. By the way, there are artifacts, weapon, and a mill for the 4th character, so don't miss it. Yeah, I know. I got you. The man has no morals. I've heard he's truly vicious. See, we're not so bad. How about it? Will you let us go? What, you mean even if we return everything we stole and apologize, it's still a crime? You must be joking! We stole this stuff fair and square! We'll just have to keep you quiet! And there's only way to do that. Get him! Welcome to the first technical boss battle of the game. A bandit and 2 thieves. Yeah, I know. Real original for an RPG to make you fight bandits, huh? The good thing is we grinded to level... You know, we grinded to level 4, which means we have better synergy. Just look at that damage potential Ivan puts out. For this early in the game, that is a high damage potential. And if you grind to level 4, this battle is literally a breeze. Time to summon Venus, and cast more fire and ray. That accent, though, I know. Venus! 1 down. Slice! Ugh. Keep in mind, if you don't grind, this battle can be quite annoying, but more than anything, it's quite difficult. Ray! Why do you have so many herbs? Flint is set to Isaac. Flint is a far better option than just regularly attacking. You felled the bandit. 66 EXP. And a bandit sword. They got us. Actually, for a second there, I thought we were goners. Wow, we won! We won! Great! I'll grab my stuff! I'll get the mayor. You didn't even do anything. You sat in the background while me, Ivan, and Garrett fought. After all the trouble we went to stealing all this stuff. Haven't you heard? Stealing from others is wrong. Facts. Okay, just checking my phone for a second. Sheesh, I told you we should have skipped town. Accents, terrible. Evil never prevails. More facts. If you'll give me Master Hammett's rod, I'll head to Loompa now. What will you two be doing, Isaac? I suppose we have to go after Felix and the others. He's reading our minds. Shouldn't we stop him? No. No! Don't stop him! If you say so, Isaac. I see, so that's what happened. Because justice! Yes. These are the thieves, Mayor. What you did was horrid. Stealing in the middle of a disaster. Hey, you're the ones who left all the doors open. You're practically begging us to... Ah! Sorry.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. What should we do with them?
We're going to lock them up for a long, long time. Blah, blah, blah.
I love the voices I give characters.
Hey, wake up! Let's go. Get up. Get up now! Hey, can you help me tie them up?
I have to give them a different voice every time because they're so beefy. Look at those muscles, dog. Their muscles are huge. They're ripped. You, Isaac, right? I won't forget this. Funnily enough, I'm gonna tell you guys something. If you play this game and you enter in the code at the end of the game that the game gives you for the next game, these characters do show up again. And if you fight them, you get an item called the Golden Boots, which for that point in the game is very, very useful. In fact, they are the best pair of boots in the entire game. They give increase to HP, defense, and agility. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me check. You actually can get them in this game, but they are very hard to get compared to in the next game. Golden Boots, Golden Sun. Wow. Increase the wearer's defense by 15 and agility by 30. I actually don't think they increase HP. I think that's the Knight's Greaves that do that.
Take them away. Thank you for catching the thieves. We have our sincerest gratitude.
Really, you were a big help.
Let's take a look at what they stole.
Found the mayor's precious urn.
Mayor, isn't that your family's urn?
My precious urn has been returned.
Returned. Ret-earned. Found a gold statue.
Hey, that belongs in the... They stole from our sanctum, those monsters!
Yo, dude, I'm gonna watch the rest of the stream later. I'm meeting with some friends. Have a good day, my friend. Hey, man, you too. Glad you came out to the stream.
The town's treasures, they're back at last!
Mayor, we found another chest over here, you see?
Ivan, isn't that what you're looking for? Now you can return to Master Hammett. That's right, I heard Master Hammett was heading toward Loompa.
Oh no, Dodonpa wouldn't miss an opportunity like that.
I'm certain that your master has been kidnapped.
How can I rescue Master Hammett?
No one can enter once the gates are closed.
What will happen to Master Hammett?
Calm down, Ivan. Master Hammett is probably still alive and unharmed. The Dumper knows that he can use Hammett to extort a ransom from Calais. We can't do much until the Dumper makes his move, but at least we know Hammett's safe for now. Your name is Isaac, right? And you are...
It's Garrett. And your voice sucks. It's really annoying. I can't understand a word you're saying.
Thank you both. You have my deepest gratitude. Well then, let's go.
Good shit. Good shit.
Before you leave town, please come see me. I have something for you.
What a mess. We finally get the rod back, and now this. I wish I could cheer you up. You look so depressed. I just want to rescue Master Hammett, that's all. But I couldn't ask you two to help me. You have a very important mission, right? That's right, I saw it in your minds. I had no idea that the volcano's eruption held such a secret.
Neither did I. Until I played the game.
Yes, we will have to find Felix. We have to find Felix and his gang, or we'll all be in trouble. Then I suppose this is goodbye. Then. Why'd you say then twice? I even got the shaman's rod. I shall never forget this town's hospitality. I wish you all the best. Well, I guess we better get moving too. Yeah, Isaac's kind of gone. For now. He's not going to stay gone, of course. Because as far as I know, he's the only wind adept in the game. Well, besides another one, but that's not till way later. Finally, it costs less money to, you know, stay at the inn. Oh shit, I forgot about that bandit sword we got. A decent boost in attack power. I'll most likely give this to Garrett, mainly because of the fact that he doesn't have any weapons, his attack is kind of lackluster compared to Isaac's. You get the idea. And the fact of the matter is that he doesn't get any Venus or any Mars Djinn that are actually decent till the second Djinn he gets, which isn't for a long time. The first one he gets is pretty okay, it gives you an attack boost, but the second one he won't get for quite some time. Okay, actually, with the money I have, I could buy the battle axe. Game tickets. Those are used later. You might as well just sell them, because they're not really useful. I could give him that, and then... Oh, wait, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Well, can't buy it back now. Doesn't matter. The thing is, you can actually give the bandit sword to Ivan, which can greatly increase his attack power, but... I mean, what's the point? He's not really going to be doing much attacking anyway. He's mainly going to be used for magic and the speed, which is why the item that we're about to get is extremely useful if you put it on him. The only downside to Ivan is his very low defense.
You're such a great help, Isaac. Allow us to show our gratitude like we promised.
Isaac got some water of life.
Are you heading out beyond Gomer Range by any chance?
Okay, cool. Basically what he said is that there's a cave nearby that we can go through, and by going through that cave, we can actually get to another town called Bilibin. Which is in all of the games, besides the second one. It's in the first and third game, but you can't actually access it in the third game. However, you can see it on the map, which I don't understand why you can see it, but can't actually access it. Makes no sense to me, but... Anyway, time to head to the next area. But along the way, we have some enemies to fight. See, look at that damage we do. But he's good. He's good raising stats. Yes, he is very... The one thing about Ivan is that he may be weak in terms of attack and defense, but what he makes up for that is he actually gets the only... He is the only character, besides if you decide to change somebody's class with Jin, he's the only character that can raise stats. This becomes a lot more inherent and more important later on, but for now, he's kind of lackluster, but when he gets the ability to bring up stats, oh boy, he becomes the best character. In fact, if you level up to the point where he can learn a move called Resist, he can actually bring up your elemental resistances, which is very good. Because most enemies in the game use elemental attacks. The only one that comes to mind that doesn't is Dodampa, or Todampa, which is... That's an optional boss for later. But here we are, at the Goma Range, which technically is Goma Cave. There's a thing here that we cannot move. It's no use. It's no use! Take this! Our synergy isn't strong enough to free that stump. But we know somebody who does! You want to move that stump, right? It looks like it's trapped in the ivy. Isn't there anything we can do? I know. I have a great idea. Leave it to me. Whirlwind! The most useful character. Reminds me a lot of Navon from Dragon Quest VI, but I hate that character. I actually like Ivan. Alright, Ivan! I did it! I did it! Thanks for the help, but why are you here, Ivan? I couldn't get into Lumba. Don't get me wrong, I didn't come here to ask for your help. Your quest has been on my mind ever since I left Vault. Remember? I read everything that happened in your minds. I couldn't just leave, not with all of these terrible things happening. If I can't rescue Master Hammer, then I want to help you. Please allow me to join your quest. Ivan joined your party! For reals this time! Are you trying to get to Bilibin through this cave? Then let's go. And now Ivan has permanently joined the squad. Which is very nice because Ivan is a very fast attacker. The only downside is that he's not very strong, as I had stated earlier. But with the Shaman's Rod, he does get a boost in attack, but Shaman Rod quickly becomes outclassed by other weapons. It sucks because it's such an important story item in both games, yet it only really matters in this game. And it only really matters early game as well because it's not a very viable weapon. And here we are, in Goma Cave. And there are new enemies to fight. And we're not going to go up there, because we can't kind of go anywhere. New enemies, I say, as we fight zombies that we've fought before. Oh, I thought he had like 40 HP. What? Then you guys attack him, and Ivan will attack him and kill him. 14 EXP, not bad. Not bad for this early. Oh boy. Alright, two new enemies, ghosts and skeletons. Ghosts are normally known for using the rumble ability that the creepers have, but they also can cast magic. Skeletons are very hard to kill. And annoying. Very annoying. Because they have this move called Bone Charge, which does a lot of damage. And he's using it now! 11 damage! From a normal enemy, that's a lot. And to Ivan, it would do even more damage. Ah, crits! Yes! Fuck yeah, dude. Got a crit. If we come over here, more enemies. That's annoying. Believe it or not, skeletons are actually weak to earth. I don't understand why. It kind of doesn't make any sense. But, hey, I can't complain. Oh, an oil drop. That's a very useful item. That does a lot of damage early game. Oh, what the fuck? I just fell in a hole. That's weird. Anyway, there's a gin. A Mars gin at that. That is probably the second gin or the third gin, technically. That's the third gin we've seen up to this point. Which is, I mean, I guess gin are kind of everywhere in this game. That's the one thing I don't like, is that technically they're not really hard to find because they're everywhere, but some of them are really hard to get. This one in particular, not so much. All you have to do is do that. Looks like the second gin is around here. Got him. There. Oh, that's all you have to do is put the stone in the slot. How long have I been streaming for? Let me check. About an hour and a half. That sounds pretty good. Let's go down a little bit lower. Oh wait. And then Ray. We're gonna be using Ray a lot. A lot. Level 5. Wait, oh, Isaac is level 5. When did he gain a level? I don't remember this. What? Isaac actually gained a level. When was this? You'll probably be using Ray a lot early game, because Ray is better than Whirlwind. Whirlwind has 1 less PP, but does like 20 damage, whereas Ray does double the damage that it does, and it only costs 1 more PP. So, there's no reason not to use it. And if we come over here, there's a chest. Very useful. With a very decent item in it, actually. A lucky medal. Those you don't want to sell. Those are very, very handy for later. You can see a trend. We get a lot of items that we can't use till later. Or that quickly become outclassed later. Which kind of sucks because of the fact that you can get some really good items using the lucky medals. Oh hey, another new enemy. Willheads. Nothing of note. They're terrible. Terrible enemies. They don't do a lot of damage, and they don't have a lot of HP. They don't give a lot of EXP either. But in pushing that rock down here, we've made a pedestal for us to continue. Don't understand why our characters can't technically just walk, or just swim, but, you know, whatever. I'll chalk that up to game logic. See, as you can see, he just did 8 damage to Ivan. For this point in the game, 8 damage to a character just with a normal attack is a lot. Alright, we're going to need a save state, because this is the first time that you actually have to battle a Djinn to be able to obtain it. This is a Mars Djinn, and they're very, very annoying. This one in particular is annoying this early in the game. Very hard to kill, does a lot of damage, especially to Ivan. You're going to see a trend here, that the enemies tend to do a lot of damage to Ivan. Cure. And then he can cast that too, which does a lot of damage. Ray, please kill. Yeah. If you kill it with a Djinn of the opposite element, then it gets you actually get more EXP and you get more gold from killing things. Which is very nice. That's very nice to have this early in the game, especially with like the game having weird level scaling. So that's our first Mars Djinn, and it boosts attack. For this early in the game, that can be very useful, but it gets outclassed quickly by Ivan. I mean, I guess having a Djinn that can do it instead is pretty handy. This way you don't have to waste PP, but Ivan can do the same thing, just better. So having the ability to boost attack isn't really all that handy. I will say that early game it is, because you don't get access to any attack boosting synergy for quite a while. But with that, we are outside the cave. And we're in our next town, Bilibin. And that's where I'm going to call the stream for now. Not because I'm tired, but because I just, you know, I feel like that's a good place to call the stream. Very nice stream. I'll have to do some more research off screen, but we made it to the next town. We beat a boss. We got a couple of gin, and I basically explained a lot of things that didn't need explaining. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe. I don't really care. And as always, I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Peace out.